My name is C the Cowboy. I'm 25 and a new artist, just trying to show and document my journey as I try to improve. So, for this video, I'm going to do kind of a mini sketchbook tour of the things that I've been practicing this week. First, I've been really practicing perspective and shading because I suck ass at it. So I have this ball that I did while I was watching a tutorial from someone. I can't remember who, sorry. And this is from the TikTok that I posted of the face practice that I was doing. It did not come out how I wanted it to, but oh well, we move, you know. It came out face-like, which is the overall goal, but it did not come out with the exact proportions and perspective as the reference that I used. But I learned a lot, mainly that I should never do heads like that ever again. And then this one is some more shading and shapes practice. A cylinder that I saw somewhere. I really need to write down where I get my reference pictures from or something. Mostly YouTube or like Google. This is anatomy, more head shape. I was actually watching a tutorial for like this whole half of the page. This is from a reference photo I have on my phone. I think this one came out really nice. The perspective is nice. The pose is nice, which I've never like been good at posing because I've never really sat down and practiced anatomy in a dedicated way. So seeing these improvements is really cool. This head on the perspective, oh my god, like just admire it for a second. Yeah, this, oh my god. The tutorial, I think I was watching, I think their name is Reiko. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they were like, you know, just draw a beach ball or something, just anything to try to get perspective. The beach ball helped me so much. This started as a beach ball and I hated it, and I just kept going, added some shading, and I was like, that is a sphere. Oh my god. And I kind of have these like connecting dots because these all followed the same tutorial pretty much. This was kind of the actual pose from the reference that I did this from, but this was the actual true kind of positioning. This, just ignore it pretty much because as you can see, I don't know what was going on there. This is just my eraser quick sketch before I went to bed. So I just, you know, it looks really beat up now, but I sketched this eraser while I was sitting on my desk. And then, this was the most recent page that I finished last night. This one, beautiful. I've got two warm-up tennis balls, like this ball here. This one came out much better. This one, I was drawing at an angle. I would not suggest doing that because it looks like a football. This little figurine, or the bane of my existence, as I called it. I hate this little guy. Nothing feels right whenever I look at it. But I did it, so the practice is there. Another reference photo from my phone that I found on Google. This is so beautiful to me. Really getting the proportions of the body, and the pose is really dynamic and cool. This, okay, it looks very basic and bare bones. However, I wrote this in the side too. This was done from a actual nude reference. So I just basically captured the pose and like the proportions of the body kind of. And I think for this to have been from an actual person, it came out pretty well. And then the fucking figurine again. This time, much better than this time. This time, I don't know what was happening. It was a really quick sketch. I wasn't really feeling it or paying attention, and nothing felt right. The perspective is off, the positioning is off, the proportions off. But I feel like the positioning is gonna be off because look at this thing. There's no way he could position himself right. But this one is so nice. I even got some custom hand positioning and feet positioning. It came out so good. This was not the pose that he was in last night when I was sketching it, but I will be sketching this one today because I need more practice. I kind of want to touch on the structure that I decided to do in this sketchbook, and that is, as you can see, the practice is on the right hand side, and I didn't do it for this one yet because I just finished it last night, but the left side I'm going to use it as a kind of reflection of everything that I learned from the practice on the right hand side. So kind of putting everything together. This one also doesn't have it because it's the first page and I wrote kind of like a foreword in it. So yeah, and that's pretty much everything that I practiced this week. I am on I think it's 6 day streak so far of sketching for at least 30 minutes, usually way more than 30 minutes, in the morning and in the evening, like before I go to bed. I want to be better, so I will get better. Okay, bye.